All right, fantastic. Good afternoon, evening, everyone. I'd like to invite you all to stand and join in our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic
for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Can I get a motion to approve tonight's meeting agenda as stated?
I'll make motion.
Motion by Mrs. Fishman, second by who?
I'll second. Steve Patch.
Steve Patch, thank you. All right. Any discussion? All right, we'll do the roll call. Mr. Martin's a yes. Mrs. Fishman?
Yes.
Mr. Hoyt?
Yes.
Mr. Loyer?
Yes.
Mr. Patch?
Yes.
Mr. McCarthy?
Yes.
And Mrs. Nickerson?
Yes.
And just looking to make sure no one else joined. I think that's everyone, Pearl. So that is our attendance as well.
Okay, we've got, thank you.
Sorry, what was it? Oh, you got it. Okay. All right, with that, I'll make a motion to accept item Maureen, do I need to do these individually or Pearl, or can I do them all together?
Usually items we do separately.
That's what I thought. All right, so I'll make a motion for item C1, the approval of the 2019 security project plumbing contract. Can I get a second?
I'll
McCarthy, second.
I heard McCarthy with the second, so we'll go with that, and we'll open it up for discussion. Any questions or anything that Tom or Kirk or anyone wants to mention on the plumbing contract?
No, I'm good.
They're going to be doing some piping.
All right, perfect. Good discussion. All right, being no more conversation, Mr. Martin's a yes. Mrs. Fishman?
Yes.
Mr. Hoyt?
Yes.
Mr. Loyer?
Yes.
Mr. Patch?
Yes.
Mr. McCarthy?
Yes.
And Mrs. Nickerson?
Yes.
All right, motion passes. I'll make a motion for item C2 of approval of the 2019 security project mechanical contract. Can I get a second?
McCarthy, second.
Second by Mrs. Fishman. She beat you to it, Tim. Any discussion on mechanical? All right, Mr. Martin is a yes. Mrs. Fishman?
Yes.
Mr. Hoyt?
Yes.
Mr. Loyer?
Yes.
Mr. Patch?
Yes.
Mr. McCarthy?
Yes.
And Mrs. Nickerson?
Yes.
All right, rolling along. I'll make a motion to accept item C3, the electrical contract for the security project. Can I get a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Fishman. Any discussion? Being none, Mr. Martin is a yes. Mrs. Fishman?
Yes.
Mr. Hoyt?
Yes.
Mr. Loyer?
Yes.
Mr. Patch?
Yes.
Mr. McCarthy?
Yes.
The dog is a yes as well, and Mrs. Nickerson.
Yes.
All right, that's unanimous. And last but not least, I'll make a motion for item C4, the security project general construction contract. Can I get a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Fishman. Open that one up for discussion or comments. All right, Mr. Martin is a yes. Mrs. Fishman.
Yes.
Mr. Hoyt.
Yes.
Mr. Loyer.
Yes.
Mr. Pat.
Yes.
Mr. McCarthy.
Yes.
And Mrs. Nickerson.
Yes.
All right. With that, Kirk, your shortest meeting ever, I think. So thanks for attending. With that, for adjournment, can I get a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Loy. Any discussion? Being none, Mr. Martin's a yes. Mrs. Fishman?
Yes.
Mr. Hoyt?
Yeah.
Mr. Loy?
Yes.
Mr. Patch?
Yes.
Mr. McCarthy?
Yes.
And Mrs. Nickerson?
Yes.
Excellent. Thanks all. If there's HR on the line, Mr. Cole Bufo will be in the office at 8 a.m. tomorrow. So thanks all for attending.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Sounds
Bye.